Hello, my name is Bailey With, and this is my capstone project for Dr. Ford's Education 5085 class. The problem. The problem that I have decided to explore is, what do teachers need to keep middle school students from poverty engaged in the classroom? And why is this a problem? Keeping qualified teachers is difficult because the turnover rate of teachers in high poverty schools is higher than in any other school. And in the San Antonio Independent School District, 40% of the 54,000 students are living in poverty, and around 92% of those are economically disadvantaged. Poverty within the classroom. At-risk students, especially those that come from poverty, may struggle within the classroom. Finn and Rock, 1997, stated, "The concept of at-risk, drawn largely from the fields of medicine, embodies the notion that exposure to particular conditions or risk factors increases the likelihood that an individual will experience certain adverse consequences." Page 221. Students from low socioeconomic status environments had low cognitive stimulation because they did not have access to as many books, toys, reading time at home, and visits to places that strengthens a student's culture. Not only do they experience low cognitive stimulation, poor children are exposed to more hardships than children from families with more money because they have to cope with family turmoil, violence, separation and instability from family members, chaotic households, and low social support. The hardships that students face in their childhood can cause unmotivated children because they lack hope and optimism. Because students do not receive the same cognitive stimulation that others have, high poverty and minority students from the United States between 4th and 8th grade fell behind in desired levels of academic achievement. One solution I propose for solving my problem is professional development. So why should we include professional development? Well, according to the San Antonio Independent School District 2016 to 2021 Teacher Incentive Fund proposal, with little experience in the immense challenge of educating students with widespread academic underpreparedness and/or limited English proficiency, many new San Antonio ISD teachers struggle and leave the teaching profession altogether. While high poverty and high minority schools do have some talented and dedicated teachers, a majority of the teachers in these school districts are underqualified to be teaching students from poverty. So when teachers receive meaningful professional development, this encourages the teacher to change their classroom practices, their attitudes and beliefs, and the student's learning outcome. The primary focus of professional development and its limitations. Professional development should provide hands-on practice for the teacher. Active learning comes in many forms, including observing expert teachers and being observed, planning new curriculum materials, observing how new teaching methods are used within the classroom, and reviewing the student's work when covering that specific topic. Teachers should also be given proper content knowledge. For professional development to be high quality, it needs to focus on content and how students learn the content, have in-depth active learning opportunities, provide links to high standards, opportunities for teachers to engage in leadership roles, and the collective participation of groups of teachers from the same group, grade, or department. Professional development should also allow teachers the opportunity to network. When educators can put their collective intelligences together, they can find solutions to solve their problems. and teachers who continued learning could adapt to the many different challenges that faced middle school students. However, a major limitation of professional development is schools from high poverty face limited funding. The literature found schools which have a high number of students from poverty are not receiving the necessary funds to help these students succeed. According to Barrett 2018, schools which have the highest need students received fewer resources, which resulted in having less experienced teachers, larger classes, and lower achievement levels. Another solution to our problem is collaboration among teachers. According to Simon and Johnson 2013, a survey that has been conducted since 1956 by the National Educational Association has found that cooperative/competent colleagues and mentors is one of the top factors which help teachers teach their students. Research shows that teachers need three things to support their work with their coworkers, and those include having an environment where there's respect and trust among teachers, a formal system that gives the opportunity of collaboration, and a shared mission among educators. Collaboration among teachers provided opportunities of learning from a more experienced teacher, developed new instructional approaches, and improved the teacher's confidence within the classroom. Collaboration and its limitations. Collaboration leads to teachers consistently pushing their students to complete assignments, being available to help their students, explain the topics until everyone had that light bulb moment, gave challenging hands-on activities, provided frequent feedback, and understood the students' personal situations and used them within their lessons. A study done by Brewster and Bowen found the strongest effect in the analysis of student involvement in schools was found to be teacher support and the level of perceived school meaningfulness. As students became more comfortable, they are more likely to take risks, share ideas and experiences they have had, and stay engaged within the classroom. Limitations of collaboration within a high-poverty school occur because these teachers do not have the same resources that others receive. Not only do these teachers have to worry about whether they are receiving quality collaboration from their colleagues, they also do not have enough time to actually observe and meet with other teachers to collaborate. Many teachers stated they were not involved in collaboration with other teachers because they lacked the time. They were using what little extra time they did have on developing their lessons, helping students with makeup work, and grading papers. My action research. My action plan includes developing teachers' professional development and staff meetings by bringing in trained professionals, and by allowing teachers to meet with other colleagues in their content area every other day in an advisory period to develop lesson plans, share experiences, and review content. When students are taught by the best teachers, students from poverty are able to reach the same heights those from wealthier households do because the effects of poverty and racism seek to exist within the classroom. These next 3 slides are all the references that I used within my PowerPoint. I want to thank you so much for watching.